This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Ball handed off. 1st down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
When the pocket delivers over the middle, tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Aztecs pick up enough to get a first down there. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's Morton.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Quick throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. Good enough for first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Aztecs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught by the receiver. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Aztecs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab behind the line. It's Cook. Touchdown, Aztecs. They draw first blood in this national title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? The Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes the grab. It's Wade. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. He makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, East Carolina, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Morton. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So incomplete pass on second down. Sets up a third and inches. They're trying to sneak it for the first. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on third and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And the Aztecs keep the football on the move. On the run, it's Montgomery. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end in one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? The Aztecs look to keep this drive moving.
I thought the defense did a nice job of stretching this toss play out. Had a chance to be able to keep him short, but give the back credit. He got the first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. Using his legs, it's Cook. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got a man down the middle. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. He makes the catch. Touchdown, San Diego State. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution. The championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Gets it out quickly to the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Has the first down and more.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And looking to throw now on first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That ball snagged for a completion. Tackle, but first down.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The Pirates moving quickly down the field here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll be brought down.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Toss play to the outside. He shreds the tackle. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's caught. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. From the shotgun, moved off inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the second down play. Quick throw, the catch is made. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He can go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Coming up, second down and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back in motion now. Oh, he throws it back. He's running out of time here. The ball is picked off.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Pirates will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. San Diego State offense on the field now. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here. Maybe get the third quarter going. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it second and medium. It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Morton. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 36, and it'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
The Aztecs with first and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Finds his man. It's Cook.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
First and 10 now for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. The Aztecs are going to cash in here in the red zone. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Has a path to the end zone. Tackled just short of the goal line at the one. What a run.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
The Aztecs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Aztecs. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
East Carolina, 7.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Pirates. He'll stroll into the end zone. We talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack. So off the solid gain on the ground, they go back to the passing game but give up the sack that time.
Boy, what a big difference, Chris, between the run blocking we saw in the previous play where they got big yards, and here in pass pro, they just get overwhelmed by this defense. Great job of applying the pressure to bring that quarterback down for the sack.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Good throw, catch made. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
With the RPO caught to the right. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, East Carolina. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. option. Pitches to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Running back with the football. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here.
Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? And they don't get the first down. The return team all over it. They stop him short. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that. East Carolina's offense is back out on the field now. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Graham behind the line. It's Wade. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Now they're running on the toss. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Pirates. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
San Diego State, 21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Aztecs offense back on the field now. Looking for some space. It's Montgomery. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And he's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The San Diego State offense on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. On the ground, it's Montgomery. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Aztecs will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Let's it fly to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Chewing clock with the running game.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Important second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Pirates will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Coverage team able to bring him down. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Gonna run it. It's Montgomery. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? They'll look to throw it here on second down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And now the running back's got it again. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. That's It's official. We have our national champions. For the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the East Carolina Pirates.